Hey, Miguel Eduardo back here with the Cage Rage Wage Rate section. And we got Showtime Boxing on Saturday night. The fights are just hours away. We've done our Wage Rage with Anthony Scott Piatt and looked at the main event odds there. The main event, obviously, super welterweight world title fight. Brian Castano defending his belt against Erislandy Lara. And bottom line is that the sport books, it's day of the fights, fight day, after the weigh-ins, and the sport books have released odds for a lot of the undercard here, and that's what we're going to go over and take care of for you right here. And what we've got is we've got 8-round welterweight action coming up with Jose Marufo taking on Richardson Hitchens. Hitchens is a minus 1,300 favorite, so I should get to know the name. Marufo plus 850, 8-rounder with a 5.5 on the over-under. Over at minus 750 and the under at plus 480. That's nice. On the day of the fights with boxing, you do get the over-under, and that really is another opportunity to sometimes find like a live bet there. So moving on to super featherweights, 8-round action. We got Leduan Barthelemy, another Cuban here, minus 3,500 favorite as he faces Miguel Aispuro. Aispuro at plus 1,750, getting the over-under at 5.5 with the over at minus 275 and the under at plus 235. Moving up, we've got bantamweight action. Antonio Russell, he's at minus 1,200. Antonio, obviously, the brother of Gary Russell Jr., and from that family, a lot of fighting going on down there, and he's in the showcase spot here. He's looking at Jose Maria Cardenas at the other side of the ring. He's at minus 1,200. Russell is. Cardenas at plus 775 right now. Over under 5.5 with the over at minus 115 and the under at minus 105. So that one they think could go either way. Cruiserweight 10-rounder. We got Mitch Williams and Edwin Rodriguez. Rodriguez obviously the big favorite there, minus 3,500. Mitch plus 1,750. And the over-under there, 7.5 with the over at minus 170 and the under at plus 150. We had the featherweight bout reconstituted. This one has been put together again on late notice. And we got Eduardo Ramirez now taking on Bryan De Gracia. Ramirez at minus 145. De Gracia stepping in on late notice at plus 125. Still looks to be a competitive bout. De Gracia, pretty skilled. Pretty good record coming into the bout, even as a late replacement. The over-under 9.5 on the 12-rounder, minus 385 on the over, and plus 295 on the under. Looking at the heavyweights, this is stuff that's going to be on Showtime. This is on the Wage Rage with Anthony Scott Piatt. The heavyweights, we got money coming in on Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz up to a $1,900, minus 1,900 favor. It means you got to bet $1,900 to win $100 on Luis Ortiz. Luis looking focused, looking at the weigh-ins. But he always does that. You know, he always is a very dominant presence. I remember him calling out Deontay Wilder from the ring and that whole shenanigans there. But I think also what people are looking at is he came in at the lowest weight that he's come in many years. I think I read 4 years to be exact. So Ortiz looking for a last run here, minus 1,900 favorite. Christian Hammer, plus 1,200, over under 6.5 with the over minus 160 and the under plus 140. Hammer, European, he's had a good streak. I think he's 7-1 in his last 8 fights and stuff. And, you know, I wouldn't let his demeanor fool you. The Europeans usually have a little bit of a different take to the way they handle fights. I think he's here for business, and I don't know. Plus 1,200 might be appealing to somebody. At least if they're going to win some money. You can't bet on Ortiz, right? So, and the main event sees Lara. So money's been coming in on Castano. It's down now. Lara's at minus 155. Castano at plus 135, over under 9.5 with the over, minus 390, and the under plus 320. Castano, you know, he's held the world title a little bit. Lara trying to bounce back. Lara a little bit older. We've already seen holes in Lara's game in terms of, you know, he thinks he's won every fight he's ever been in, you know, so he never is going to come in improved or changed or anything like that. He's just going to be physically sharp and does what he does. A very technical fighter, very defensive. So Castano will show a different level, especially if he's able to take him out. I don't think he'll take him out. But Castano at plus 135 is the Wage Rage dog pick, so we'll see how it goes. I'm Miguel Eduardo. Those are the odds on fight day for the Barclays Center card for this evening. March 2nd, and you'll see the main events on Showtime. And you can catch post-fight wraps and stuff here at the CRP as well. Talk to you later.